The airport was buzzing with activity, but there was one moment that made time stand still. Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, was spotted making his way through the terminal, clad in sleek black attire, wearing sunglasses, and escorted by a tight security detail. But this wasn't your typical idol airport appearance. No press conference, no official statement. Just a quiet departure to Japan. And fans around the world? They're asking one thing, why? Before we dive into the theories, the fan reactions, and the clues you might have missed, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. What we're about to uncover might just change how you see Jungkook's next chapter. Let's start with what we know. Jungkook recently completed his military service, a huge milestone for any male K-pop idol. Fans had been eagerly waiting for his return, and now that he's back, many expected him to lay low, enjoy some downtime, maybe even reconnect with his BTS brothers. But within days, he was seen at Incheon International Airport, ticket in hand, bound for Tokyo. Of course, this ignited a wildfire of speculation online. Is he simply taking a well-deserved vacation? Or is there something much more layered behind this sudden trip? And let's be real, this is Jungkook we're talking about. Nothing he does is ever truly ordinary. Social media exploded within minutes of the airport sighting. Hashtags like #Jungkook in Japan, #JKVacation, and #post-military mystery trended globally. Fans dissected every detail, the designer bag he was carrying, the books visible in his backpack, even the subtle smirk he flashed at a passing fan. Everything became a clue, and then came the first big twist. A few sharp-eyed fans noticed that Jungkook's stylist had shared an Instagram story just hours before his departure. The image? A pair of custom-made outfits, tagged with Tokyo coordinates. Could Jungkook be preparing for a secret photo shoot? Or maybe a surprise brand campaign with one of his luxury partners like Calvin Klein or Bottega Veneta? But wait, here comes the pattern interrupt. Remember the ongoing buzz about Jungkook's rumored connection with BLACKPINK's Rosé? The timing couldn't be more suspicious. Just last week, Rose was seen leaving a Bulgari dinner in Seoul early, her schedule reportedly cleared for personal matters. And now Jungkook's flying to Japan? Fans can't help but draw a connection. Could they be meeting in Tokyo? And that's not just fan fiction. A flight tracker account noticed a YG Entertainment private jet also landing in Tokyo less than an hour after Jungkook's arrival. There's no confirmation on who was on board, but the coincidence has fueled some serious buzz. Here's another twist that adds fuel to the fire. A well-known dispatch reporter recently hinted in a podcast that two top-tier idols from rival groups had been coordinating overseas reunions post-enlistment. The host didn't name names, but the clues were obvious. BTS and BLACKPINK. Armies and Blinks immediately went into detective mode. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. This isn't Jungkook's first mysterious trip to Japan. Back in 2021, he was spotted at a secluded onsen resort outside Tokyo. At the time, fans thought it was a solo wellness retreat. But what if there was more to that story than we ever realized? Fast forward to now. As Jungkook stepped out of the airport terminal in Japan, fans noticed he was carrying a small bouquet, yes, flowers. No one knows who they were for. A gift? An offering? Or a subtle romantic gesture? Speculation is wild. Mid-video teaser. Get ready for this bombshell. A Tokyo-based entertainment journalist has just leaked a blind item about a global music icon meeting a mystery partner at an exclusive Kyoto villa later this week. The source says the meeting is not professional. It's personal. With Jungkook's current location, it doesn't take a genius to do the math. Even HYBE's silence is speaking volumes. No official schedule, no fan briefings, and no press releases. For a company that meticulously curates every idol movement, this radio silence is deafening. Meanwhile, Japanese media has caught on. A local outlet posted a blurred photo of Jungkook at the Haneda Airport exit, captioned, "K-pop superstar arrives in Tokyo for undisclosed trip." The buzz is now binational. Now let's shift gears again, zoom in on fan interactions. One lucky fan in Tokyo posted that they saw Jungkook at a quaint coffee shop in Daikanyama. No security, just him, a cat, and a latte. The user wrote, "He looked peaceful, like someone waiting for someone important." The comment section? Utter chaos. This leads to a much bigger question. Could Jungkook's trip be tied to a personal turning point? After all, military service changes people. Maybe he's seeking clarity, or maybe he's ready to be honest about relationships, about life, about what comes next. Could this be his way of stepping into a more open, mature version of himself? Don't forget, Jungkook's last V-Live ended with him saying, "I want to live truthfully from now on." Those words are echoing louder than ever, and here's where things get even deeper. A Japanese army noticed Jungkook browsing through a bookstore in Shinjuku. Not just any bookstore, this one is known for its rare photography and art books. A fan who worked there shared that Jungkook spent nearly 45 minutes in the poetry section. When asked if he needed help, he reportedly smiled and said, "I'm looking for something that speaks to the heart." That's Jungkook in a nutshell, always on a deeper wavelength than the world expects. Zoom out for a moment. Jungkook, post-military, in Japan, carrying flowers, possibly meeting someone special, all while his agency stays silent. This is not a regular trip. This feels like a quiet rebellion. A step towards something that breaks away from the rigid boundaries of idol life. Then there's this. Tokyo paparazzi reportedly staked out a private villa just outside Kyoto where high-profile guests have recently checked in. One tabloid even claimed to have spotted two silhouettes entering the gate under umbrellas late at night. The headline read, "Two global stars, one secret hideaway." Still, without confirmation, fans are left in a storm of speculation. But if there's one thing K-pop history has taught us, it's this: silence often speaks louder than press statements. And don't forget the fashion clue. A Tokyo stylist, known for working with idols, posted a cryptic photo of a dress rack tagged "Sakura Love," with one hanger marked JK. The stylist quickly deleted the post, but screenshots spread like wildfire. Fans are asking, was this for a shoot? A secret date? A symbolic reunion? There's also growing curiosity about a potential collaboration, musically or personally. Could Jungkook and Rose be preparing something together behind the scenes? They've both expressed admiration for each other's artistry in past interviews. And Japan, with its privacy and beauty, would be the perfect backdrop to create magic, on camera or off. So what comes next? Will we see a dispatch reveal? A joint brand campaign? Or maybe, just maybe, a moment of real-life romance stepping out of the shadows? Whatever happens, one thing's clear: Jungkook is no longer just the boy from Busan with a golden voice. He's a man charting his own path, and every move he makes tells a bigger story. If your heart's racing and your mind is spinning with theories, you're not alone. Drop a comment if you think this Japan trip is the start of Jungkook's boldest chapter yet. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join Sasangio TV as we follow every twist, turn, and hidden detail in this unfolding journey. Because with Jungkook, every trip, every glance, every silence, could mean something more. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.